Welcome everyone to this short video to tell you about a one-day urban retreat in Singapore called Unfurl that is brought to you by me, Joanna Manikji of Sunny Acres, and Abhilasha Krishnan of Thriving Habitats. If Unfurl is a one-day program or a one-week program or a program of a lifetime, we believe that it needs to have three parts. The first is dynamic balance, which Abhilasha will lead. The second is creative contemplation, which is an art-based practice that I lead. The third is more of a place where we choose to have our unfurled experiences, which is nature. We believe that nature is a really important home for unfurl. It reflects a relaxed, balanced state of things that we want for ourselves. And no matter what happens in nature, all of the storms and so on, nature bounces back from them. And we would be honored to be in a space that allows us to see that and reflect on it deeply. We also think about the ways in which learning will happen in Unfurl. We do a mixture of experiences followed by journaling and group coaching. We believe that these ways of reflection are important for adults to think deeply on their experience and to use their own inner wisdom and the wisdom of others to collectively make shifts forward. So those are the three pillars. It is so important that we reiterate the importance of nature in our programs. Nature has everything we need to heal and is also one of our teachers, just like our body. If we can have these reflections and experiences closer to nature, then we feel like we have achieved our objective of calming the spirit, clearing the mind, and creating an environment where we can let go of things and let new things come to us.
This is such a critical part of understanding how the rhythms in nature and the cycles of nature have such rich lessons for us. If we think about sustained high performance, mastery, and peak performance, the lessons in nature are beckoning us to think differently about how we approach well-being and effort. The obsession that we have with pushing ourselves beyond limits is wreaking havoc on our ability to have sustained high performance. If you look at natural habitats, there are certain conditions under which they are bountiful. The life that abounds in coral reefs is stunning. A few degrees of temperature up or down, that changes the story entirely. Some of the fruiting trees go 6 years, 7 years, and they produce nothing. All they have to show for it is an extra ring every year. What they're doing is invisible to us. They're growing very, very deep roots that then sustain them for 100, 200, 300 years hence, when every season they're in fruit. There is a rhythm and a process that they follow, the rest cycle and a growth cycle that's inherent in nature. And human beings are more aligned to the cycles of nature than we are to machinistic ways of producing. So our invitation to you is to spend time with us in your body, in your breath. Become aware of the insights that gives rise to, especially when done in the lap of nature. Bring those insights into questions of so what and now what for you, and give shape to it visually through creative contemplation, so that at the end of the day, when you walk away, you've reconnected with yourself, heard something deep in your heart that perhaps you've not had the time or the space or the pause to be able to listen in recent years. and then have a visual symbol of what that means for you and how it can inform your decisions as you move forward from the day.
And if you're in and this sounds like a great way to spend your day, please scan the QR code, which will take you to an Eventbrite invitation where you can learn even more about Unfurl, but also sign up. So thank you for your time, for joining Abhilasha and me today to hear more about the program.
Feel free to reach out to either one of us, and we hope to see you on the 29th for Unfurl's one-day retreat.